Welcome guys to Janine's Gluten-Free Kitchen, the toolbox series where we give you tips and hints and basic recipes for your kitchen arsenal. And today we are going to be making basil pesto, dairy-free, yummy, that you can use for so many things. And let's get started. We have some gorgeous basil that we've been growing in our backyard. It is going nuts, you should see this bush. And I have picked some beautiful basil ready for today's recipe. And this is probably, with all the craziness of what's going on, a bit of backyard gardening doesn't hurt. And then, yeah, you can have it at your fingertips anytime you want. Very easy to grow. So I have my basil, and you will find that all the ingredient for the recipe is down below in the description. I'm going to put my basil in first, and I'm going to be using one of these sort of ninja style blenders because it grinds it really, really well. Some garlic. Don't be scared of the garlic. And of course, the all-important pine nuts. And you don't need to use pine nuts, you can actually use almonds or walnuts. It gives it a much milder, smoother taste. I like the oiliness of pine nuts, and it is the traditional way to make it. Now, we're not using dairy, so we're going to be losing out on that saltiness from the dairy that we usually have. So I've got some capers that I'm going to put a teaspoon in. If I can get them without the water. Try it the other way. Awesome. And then finally, oil. Now, I find olive oil can make the pesto very strong in flavour. I'm using avocado oil, and the other oil I like to use is a light olive oil. All right, let's give that a whiz and see what the texture's like. That looks perfect. Look at that. Nice and runny but still pasty. That's what you want. You don't want it to be so oily that it's like a liquid. You do want a nice paste, and it's still got that vibrant green from the basil. Yummy. So good. Oh, that just looks beautiful. Now, the great thing about pesto is you can adjust it to your taste. As I said, you can use an alternative nut if you don't want pine nuts. You could use seeds. It'd be lovely with pumpkin seeds as well if you're trying to avoid nuts altogether. You could add more seeds or pine nuts if you like it nuttier. And I have also been known to exchange basil for things like coriander or rocket. Yum, very yummy. That is our basil pesto ready to go. Now, some serving suggestions for you. Pasta, everybody knows that one. Love making it into green eggs, so putting a little bit of that into scrambled eggs is a really lovely breakfast. We like to toss it through a vegetable salad, like zucchini strips and so on. We like to put it as a condiment on the side. There's so much you can do with it. It's really lovely also with barbecued meat. So you can do all kinds of things with the humble pesto. And as you can see, so easy to make. 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients. 4, 5, 5 ingredients. Guys, hope you've enjoyed that. I'd love to see your creations. Send us pictures on Facebook or Insta. We'll look forward to our next video and seeing you there. Bye.